Right, there was this thing on Twitter, right, called it's called UK against Daesh. If you don't know who Daesh is, then you've been living under a rock. I'm not going to go into it, but basically they put up like a little thing where you could do a hashtag, and it was like defeating Daesh. And it was like you could ask them a question and they'd answer it, and I ask them a question and they don't fucking answer it. It really pisses me off, you know what I mean? And it wasn't a shit question. It was an actual fucking question I wanted to know, right? And let's see if you guys can figure out an answer for it, because I don't have an answer for it, and I don't think there fucking is one, right? Here's the thing what I asked them, right? It's only 140 characters, so it don't matter. I'll put it up on the screen in case you can't hear what I'm saying because of the wind. Basically, I asked them how they expected... I asked them, did they believe that they could defeat Daesh? Because it's not just men and weapons anymore. It's not just men and weapons anymore, it's an ideal. You know? The whole Daesh, ISIS, whatever, is now an ideal. It's not a man. If you kill the leader, there'll just be another one take his place. And if you kill all of them, it's still going to be in the minds of other people that are affected by what's happened, by their propaganda. So I'm saying that you can't defeat an ideal with bombs, no matter how much bombs you've got. You could nuke the fucking Middle East, the entire Middle East, and because ISIS have now, the influence has spread worldwide. You can't defeat them with bombs alone. So what are they going to do to combat the minds and hearts of the people? It sounds corny, I know, but that's true. You've got to change the minds of the potential recruits, don't you? And change the minds of the population, who they overlord, really, because it's not really democracy, is it? It's more of a you do this or else type deal. So, you know, that's what I asked them. And they were answering shitty little questions like, has these bombs been effective? Fucking, I don't give a shit. Is a bomb effective? Does it blow up and kill things? Yeah, it was working. You know what I mean? But my question, they don't fucking answer. So let's see if the YouTube community, the motovlogging community... Now, I'm not against bombing them. Right, bomb them back to the whatever. Bomb them back to fucking prehistoric age for all I care. But I'm just saying, you can bomb them all you like, but because it's now a belief, it's an ideal, it's something that's beyond man now. It's beyond men and weapons and explosives and all that type of shit. How are we going to defeat that? Because that's the real task, is to defeat that ideal and that belief. And that's something that I don't think any government or any person has an answer to. It really, it's too complex. Get in the fucking lane then! Go! Fucking arsehole, indicate forever, why don't you? Fucking flash you and shit. The Middle Eastern problem, if you want to call it that, I'll call it that. The Middle Eastern problem is so complex, and there are so many different groups and gangs and fucking armies, and there's so many different beliefs within those different armies that I think it's way too complex for us to solve. I think it's way too complex for us as Westerners and, well, basically humanity to comprehend and get our head around them all. And, you know, I don't know, can we solve it? Probably not. I don't think we can. It's going to be... the more you bomb them, the more resolution you're going to give them to carry on doing what they're doing. And if Russia keeps bombing civilians, they're just going to turn those civilians into Daesh fighters. And then your mission's just, what are we going to do? Are we going to napalm them all? If we're going to do that, right, and turn the entire population against the Western world, because that's what it's going to come to, and potentially China, if China get in the fucking act, fucking hell, you are up shit creek. Everyone is. Everyone, they don't give a shit. You know, I just think it's too complex for us to solve. So we just bomb them and say, hey, look what we're doing. And it's like, well, yeah, you've bombed a few people. Well done, but because you've bombed those few fighters, you've killed about 30 civilians. And in those civilians are families, and in those families are other men who previously weren't against the Western world, but now are, because they've gone to fight for ISIS, because you've bombed the people. It's in a roundabout way, we're fucking up the world. Because without any support for the people, and showing our presence there, no matter what it is, educational or humanitarian or whatever, I know it would be impossible to get Western people in without them being butchered, but without showing the support for the civilians in there, the people in there, and just bombing really, and saying, look at us, we took out a media propaganda centre, which they did the other day. Well done. There's probably another one already in its place, and there was probably another fucking 6 of them before that. This is why it's so complex, but with the motor vlogging community, hopefully we can solve the problem. I don't think there is a solution to it, basically, because you've got to actually connect with the people inside Syria, inside Turkey, inside Afghanistan. You've got to connect with those people, those civilians that are, you know, that are living through this, and you've got to stop the propaganda, basically. I don't know why the powers of the Western world, right? All this technology that we've got, all these fucking secret services, the NSA, the CIA, the FBI, MI5, MI6, all these fucking people of the different governments of the world, what have got an interest in it, now France and Russia, and why we can't stop their propaganda from getting out. You know what I mean? It's just, what? You're telling me we don't have the technology to stop posts on Twitter? We don't have the technology to stop posts on YouTube? Because we don't. Because I mean, if you follow conflict news, I'll put up the Twitter tag. If you follow conflict news like I do, then you'll see that all these different fractured armies and battalions and all this fucking shit can put up whatever they like, you know what I mean, without repercussion. And I'm sure that ISIS are doing exactly the same fucking thing. So until you stop the propaganda, you know, until you stop the propaganda, I don't think you're ever going to win. Because there will always be disillusioned people out there who they want to prey on. There will always be them people. Always, always, always. There will always be them people. Just like there will always be bullies. There will always be victims. There will always be murders. There will always be murderers. There will always be fucking nut jobs out there. Always will be. You know? So I don't think we can stop them without stopping the propaganda, stopping the funding. You know, I think once you start doing that, I know they've started hitting the oil fields and they start hitting the monetary compounds and all that type of stuff. I mean, taking out individual fighters, or 3, 4, 5 fighters without you know, taking out a few fighters ain't gonna solve anything, really. They ain't gonna solve a fucking thing. Taking out the money, taking out the source of income, because they reported in the news, whether it's true or not, I don't know, they reported that they had to slash their wage in half. So they are, if it's true, doing something, and maybe more of these people that were sided with ISIS, you know, maybe those are being turned away. Maybe they're not. Maybe all you're going to do is force them to go underground and back to their own countries. I mean, unless you stop that, fuck man, never going to win. Never going to win. It's just a futile fucking effort. It's just fucking, it's all PR is what I think this, what's it called? Operation Inherent Resolve. What a fucking title. Operation Inherent Resolve. Until we, you know, I think that's just a PR thing, you know. Bomb them for the sake of bombing them. Sure that we're doing something. Because in the heart of hearts, I think the politicians and the governments know that we can't stop them or stop the spread of Daesh, or, you know, you can't, they know that we can't stop them. And yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Bit of a heavy subject, isn't it? Bit heavy fucking solid, that one, innit? But leave your comments below, I'd like to hear them. You know, I could talk about this all day with you. Let me know. Alright then. I'll see you guys and girls again. Thank you for watching. I have been sixmiffedy. Yeah. Give this video a like. Comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And thank you for watching. Bye bye. I could do an American thing and go deuces and all that type of stuff, but I don't do that because I'm British. I'll say goodbye and bye bye. I'll do the British thing. You know what I mean?
Ha 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 ha!